Hello once again, welcome to my kitchen. Food is ready already. Isn't this looking delicious? This is how to spread love. If you want to spread love, just try to cook this. Prepare this and serve somebody, okay? Okay, let's get down to business and let me show you how I arrived at this. So I'm going to season my chicken. This is my chicken. This is just one chicken that I'm going to use for the stew, okay? And I have grated nutmeg here. This is just half of a nutmeg. I always prefer grating it. And in this bowl right here, I have some garlic, about 4 cloves, as you can see. And then I also have ginger and then turmeric. I'm going to pound these ones, and I will pour it into my meat to season it. And then these are cloves, okay? These are cloves. They are called the Canam Peri, I think so. But these are cloves. They usually have a very nice aroma, very nice aroma, okay? So I'm going to use this, and of course my onions are already chopped. I'm going to use them also to season my chicken, and 2 cubes of seasoning cube, okay, and then some salt to taste, okay? So just watch me. I'm going to pound my cloves, garlic, turmeric, and ginger. I will pound them. I'll take them to the mortar now and I'll get them pounded. So I'll be pounding this with my pestle into a very smooth paste, okay? So this is very smooth now and it's ready to be used. So I'm going to pour some water in here and then turn it into the meat. So this is my smooth paste with just a little quantity of water that I've added in. So my pounded spices are going into the meat now, okay? I'm pouring it in. The turmeric has a very bright color, and it always has a tendency to stain white things or anything that it comes in contact, so always be careful. Now I'm turning in my nutmegs, my onions, my seasoning cube. I already crushed them, and then my salt. It's already measured out, 1 tablespoonful of salt, okay? So I always prefer using my hands to do this, okay? I'll just massage it in. Yeah. After massaging it in thoroughly, then I'll steam it for a short while to allow the juice to come out, its own juice, so that it will cook in its own juice for a short while before I then add some little amount of water, okay? I'll allow it to steam for a short while before I turn the water inside. The chicken is already cooking in its own juice. Its aroma is something else. Oh my goodness. I'll allow it to steam some more in its own juice before I add water to this. You can see that the chicken is already changing color, okay? And it has released some more juice, its own juice. Well, at this point I'm going to be adding a little water so that it can boil some more. I'll just add the water and cover the pot and allow it to steam for a few more minutes, and we're done. And while my meat is boiling, I'm going to prepare my rice to be cooked. Okay, so this is my rice. I'm going to wash this very thoroughly, and I'll be giving it a parboil. Okay, I'm going to boil it for the first time. It's not going to get cooked. I will just boil it for to be a little still a little hard. Okay, after that I will give it another wash. Okay, but after washing it, I'm going to be adding the green peas to parboil along with the rice, because the green peas usually take some time to cook. Okay, so I don't want it to be hard in the rice, I want it to be very soft. So I'm going to start parboiling it already along with the rice. So the rice is washed, the green peas are also washed. I'm going to be adding in some water, and I'll allow to cook for about 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Meanwhile, our meat is already cooked and ready to be fried. So the water is boiling now. I'm going to be adding in the rice. This is already washed. It is parboiled already along with the green peas. So I'm going to add it in and allow it to cook. Okay. I'll be blending this for the stew, and my meat is already fried. The rice is almost cooked now, so at this point I'm going to add in my chopped carrots. Then I'll just allow it to steam for a few minutes. I always don't want to overcook my carrots. I want them to still remain crunchy. So this is the oil that we used to fry the meat. We're going to allow it to get hot, and then we pour in the blended tomatoes, pepper and onions. As you can see, the oil is very hot now. I'm going to turn in the tomatoes. I'll allow this to fry for some time. I'm also going to be adding some curry leaf to flavor my stew. When the stew is almost ready, then I'll add this. So meanwhile, I'm going to have this washed with some salt and water, and I'll pluck it out from the stems. I don't need to slice this up because the leaves are already tiny enough, so I'll just add it like that. So at this point, I'm going to add in my seasoning cubes, and then some salt to taste. And I'll allow to simmer for some time. After some time, then I'll add in my meat, some of it. And I'll leave it to still cook a bit before I add in my curry leaves. This one is going in last. So now it's time to add in my curry leaves. So from now, I'm not going to cook it much longer. I'm going to leave it for just about 2 minutes. I will also add in some meat stock just to taste. And then I'll cover the pot and allow it to just cook for 2 minutes, and our stew is ready. This is ready to be served now. You can see that the curry leaves are still very green. So as you already know, we have a variety of mango species here. This one is called Broken. You can see that the back is very rough. It's not like the one I used the last time for the spicy pancakes. This one is Broken. It's very, very sweet. I don't know why they call it Broken, but that's the name, okay? The same thing as this one. This one is the bush mango, the regular mango. This one is not crossbred at all. So I'm going to be chopping this up and using it for the dessert for our rice and curry stew.